Okay, we are here. Marco, welcome. Let's jump right in. Well, we have a few more minutes before reset. We're gonna jump in and let's kind of do some things. I need to do my fishing daily before reset. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done, but I'm gonna try, and then we'll run some dungeons. Maybe look at some stuff on Twitter and Reddit, stuff like that. But we have to go do this fishing daily. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Just kill something, it'll turn us red, get in the water, fish out of the water. Usually goes pretty quick. Oh, let's go over here where there's water. This little lake right here works pretty good. We did some raiding last night. I was gonna stream it or record it, but I did not. And you know, it is what it is. I think I can kill this thing, right? That should work, right? I think anything works. No, I'll get a debuff right here. I guess we need like a specific like beer or something. I don't know. This guy will work for sure. Let's kill this guy. There we go. See, now we're all red. What we'll do is we'll go jump in the water. I have about 10 minutes to get this done. I think I should get it done in 10 minutes. What we'll do is we'll step in the water here. This will take the red off of us. We'll make the red in the water. On our fishing pole and keep casting. There we go. I probably get a little bit better. There'll be some stuff we catch here. We need 5 of them. Usually it goes pretty quick. Yeah, there was 3 right there. A little bit. There. We'll catch these, go turn this in Dalaran. And then wait for reset. Set will be in a couple minutes. Perfect. We can hearth. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we raided Next Ram Ass last night. That was pretty fun. I got my second betrayal. I got a lot of items actually. Think about it. A surprisingly large amount of items last night. 2 betrayers of humanity. Got some tank gear. Got some DPS gear. I got my chest piece, I got my back piece, I got another weapon. I got a shield and my tank shoulders, I believe. I did pretty good last night. I got like 6 items.
Well met. Safe travels.
Right, so we got that done. Now we can wait on reset. And we'll open this. Did we get anything good? No. Son of a bitch. I'm trying to get the fishing pole. Did not get the fishing pole. Alright. Now we have to wait for reset. Oh, reset like just happened. Or, wait. It's 10:48, but it's showing me these are up. I thought reset was at 11. Wait a minute.
Greetings.
Did I not do these yesterday?
Careful.
I know I did these yesterday. Did they move reset time?
I am honored. Be careful.
I'm confused. I thought reset was at 11. Is my cooking quest available? Yes. Alright, well I guess we'll do some dungeons. I won't do my dailies. It's Halls of Lightning and Halls of Stone. I'll do that later. But I will do the other dungeons. Let's go do our daily cooking as well.
Relax.
Alright, what do we got? Cheese. 6 half. Ooh, oh my god, I hate this one. Where you have to run around and take like glasses. I do know where a little cheese spot is to make it a lot easier. So let's see what dungeons are going out. If there's any raids going out first, what do we need? 7 minutes. See, the dailies, these haven't reset, but my dailies reset. What is wrong with this game? My lockouts haven't reset. I've still got 7 minutes left. I've done 10-man knacks, 25-man knacks, 25 vault, 25 obsidian, 10 eye, 25 eye. So I need 10 vault and 10 obsidian. I highly doubt there's any groups going out right now, but I'll just queue myself and see what happens. And there's a little cheese spot for this quest. You come over here. And there's 4 spawns on this side. Back here in the corner. And then right there. And then if you go like up here, there's another spawn here. And these spawn pretty quick, spawn back pretty quick. And then usually there's another one here, but it didn't spawn. I usually just stay in this area, so that one's already respawned. And I get all the ones I need. Instead of running around Delaran, fighting other people for it. Usually you can get it pretty quick. All 6 of them. How many do we have? We have 5 already. That one hasn't respawned. That one has. Alright, perfect. That's it. All 6. Took 5 minutes. Let's go. Then we go grab the cheese wheel, and then our daily cooking is done, which we might go get. I mean, we're fine on food for now. Not much we need. Cheese spawns right here, and cheese spawns right here. This is where it's gonna suck, because we have to wait on the spawn. Oh, there. Perfect. Alright, that's done. And then our turn in for this is there. Outstanding. We'll do some dungeons, I think, and we'll try to get into a 10-man vault. A 10-man Obsidian Sanctum. And open that. Beautiful. We got 3, that's it. Oh shit. I mean, we do have a ton of these if we need to buy more, but I'm not buying more anytime soon. I mean, we have enough dragon fins for now and fish feast. I actually might go catch a couple more dragon fins. I don't know. Are there any raids going out? No. Nothing. We'll delist that. And group browser. Back. Dungeons. We're going to select all of them, but we're going to unselect Halls of Lightning and Halls of Stone. I don't want to do those 2. We'll do those with Lou later. And we have to wait on reset. Oh. That was weird. Our dailies reset way before our dungeons, like 10 minutes before. I don't remember it ever doing that before. I don't know. That's weird. Confused about that. So I guess what we'll do is I might go catch a couple of the dragon fins. I think we have some in the bank, don't we? Hold on. I think Lou gave me a bunch of them yesterday. I'll just use some of those. Catch more later. I will need more northern spices though. We'll have to go buy those. Then we'll wait for reset and go crank out some dungeons, do some parsing. See how high we can get on the thing. We'll go ahead and pull that up now and wait for the reset, actually. It hasn't been updating like it should, to be honest. Like, at all. I don't know why. Like, when I bring it over, let me look at it here. We'll just go to our server, I think. Give it some zoom. Alright, so this is our realm, and we're gonna go down to heroics. View more damage. Let it load here. Loading data. Loading data. Alright. This is damage. This is all-star. This is all the dungeons combined and placed into damage, and we're 6 there, so that's pretty good, actually. It's out of all classes too. It's really good now that I think about it. That's the highest warrior. I mean, we beat an unholy, so that's good, and a frost. Also our tanks, I'm not worried about that. Or healers. All right, Utgard. We need to definitely parse this one really well. 4th here and 7th, but for some reason our arms is higher than our fury. I think this is newer. November 9th, November 5th. It might just be a gear thing. Yeah, see, I have greatness there and I don't have it here. Might be why. And we didn't parse at all for the Nexus. Or the Oculus. Fuck the Oculus. I won't be parsing for the Oculus. Culling, this was done on the 10th, so this was a couple days ago. We did this as arms as well. First for Halls of Stone. And this is old. This is from November the 5th. Our gear is drastically increased. Like, it says our item level is 211 there. Our item level currently is 215. So, that's definitely older. So we'll definitely parse that later tonight. I probably won't do that on the stream. Back there in 9th as Fury or arms, which is weird. But we definitely need to parse AN. We definitely need to parse Stratholme. We need to parse all of them again. Am I doing the dailies? No, I'm not doing the dailies. Halls, 4th. Gundrak we need to parse. Violet Hold we need to parse. Let's just parse all of them, except for the dailies. We'll do the dailies later. Put that back. Do we have a reset yet? What's our cameras look like? Lockouts. Yes. Alright, so we have resets. List. The only thing is, there's not going to be a lot of people looking for non-daily heroics. So, you know, there's that. We'll see what happens.
Greetings.
Anyway, what can we get out of here? We might go farm some this stuff to make another Titan Steel bar. Yeah, we can. Our cooldown is up. So let's grab all this. And grab this, that. These, those, them. Where's my Titan Steel? There it is. We need to get more Titan Steel too.
Go with honor, friend.
Titanium. So let's go craft that and we'll go farm up more of the stuff while we wait on a queue. There's hardly going to be any groups going out. I mean, there's a tank and a healer, but nobody's going to start a group. The only problem. Like, everybody will queue for it, but nobody will start it. Kind of comical. Alright, now we have 19 hours for that. Let's go farm some stuff. I do want to try my tank set. I did get some tank upgrades.
You need something?
You need something? What can we put back? That. This, those, them. This, those, them. Oh, I had them in my bags. Oh. Keep that on us. This can be put away. Everything else can be sold. We're actually gonna keep that. It'll come in handy later. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Everything else can be vendored. I'm debating on putting that on my shield instead of defense. I don't know. We'll have to see what our defense rating is later. If it's worth putting that on there or not. Might not put it on. Alright. We are gonna go farm up some eternal life. We have the air. We need fire, earth, shadow, and life. Life sells for really good too. I have the perfect place for that.
Good luck.
Okay. We'll see if there's any groups going out too. Is this? Oh, that's a nice item. Destin slot for Hunter. What the? Put this in. Maybe people actually want to invite me then. Tin Man, welcome. Hope you're well. My day is going okay for a Sunday. Not bad. Not bad at all. Finally got over my influenza that was spread throughout the community. I was really sick last stream, and my voice is still messed up, dude. I lost my voice for like, I don't know, a good week and a half. I mean, I didn't really have it that bad either, compared to some people. Some people were like throwing up and really, really sick, and some people had it really bad. I don't know, it was something going around. It was like around the beginning of November, everyone was sick. I think Halloween had a lot to do with it. Everyone went out. It was raining here on Halloween. Well, better? Yeah. Yeah. We went out on Halloween and it was like rainy and just dreary, and I think that had a lot to do with it for a lot of people. In a thing where just a ton of people were sick all at the same time. Just kind of curious as to what it was, what everyone had. I think you're still playing this game, right? From what I understand, Amulet's crew messaged Lou last night talking about playing this game, which is cool. Oh yeah, you were online 2 hours ago. Holy shit. You were up early. But usually sometimes when I get up really early and I get on in the morning, you're on, so that's about right. What character are you working on? Are you working on your mage? Or where's the mob I need? There's some over here. We'll go ahead and farm up some of these first. We have 5 minerals on. We do. There's one. We need one of those guys. I'm gonna see if the minerals spawned here. Nope. Amity 20. Still gone. Having fun. Shamans are pretty fun. I think all classes have their value in this expansion. All classes are really, really good time. That's a good thing about Wrath is... All classes can be pretty fun. Elemental. Oh yeah, we went through RFC together, I think. I was on my mage. That I got tired of waiting on mana for, so I stopped playing. And I leveled a rogue for a little bit. And then I made a Death Knight. And that's probably who I'm going to play the most of, is the Death Knight. We need more of these crystallized shadows. We got 4 so far. I would like to get 2 stacked. I don't think I'll play any other. I tried a mage for a little bit. I tried a rogue for a little bit. I tried. I have a Death Knight that I kind of play on the side if I have absolutely nothing to do. Usually, if I have absolutely nothing to do, I just turn the fucking game off and watch TV. Enjoying the raids. So far, they're. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, yeah. We've been having some, we've been struggling. Like there's one raid called the Obsidian Sanctum, and it's one boss, but there's 3 like mini bosses in the room. You've actually done Obsidian Sanctum on retail. Me and you and Lou went in there and we killed the dragon, and you got a dragon mount. But there's like 3 mini bosses in the room, and you have the option of either killing them and then fighting the main boss and getting less loot, or leaving them alive and fighting them and the main boss at the same time for more loot and a title and a chance of a mount. And it's called the 3 Drake. And our guild's been struggling. Like there's no reason why we haven't cleared it. To me personally, there's no reason why we haven't cleared it. And so the other day we were in there and we wiped, I don't know, 19, 17, not even that much actually. They give up really quick after like 5. They don't want to play anymore after like 5 wipes. We wiped a bunch of times, and it felt like we were doing something wrong. Like you could just tell, like something didn't feel right. And the tank kept getting like 1 hit, which if your tank's being 1 hit, then you are doing something fundamentally wrong. Like that's just, all right, we need 4 more. You're doing something fundamentally wrong when your tank is getting 1 shot and your tank has 40,000 HP and he's being hit for like 42k. So we just kept going and kept going and kept going. And we just kept fucking up, like over and over and over again. Tank kept getting 1 hit. Dragon would come over and kill the group. Tank kept getting 1 hit. Dragon would come over and kill the group. And people were making comments in Discord about it's the DPS's fault and the DPS isn't good enough. And our DPS is like cranking. We're on it. Like we're doing as good as we could possibly do until the dragon comes over and kills us. And then they admitted yesterday that we were doing it wrong, and they were using the wrong healing abilities and just all kinds of shit. And it kind of bothered me a little bit because it's like a repeat thing that keeps happening in every raid. And the raids that are in the game right now are like easy mode. They don't require much thought. There's no like crazy mechanic. You just, usually most of the bosses, you just stand there and hit them until they die. And the next phase that comes out either late next month or early January is when it kind of like really gets serious. Like we can't, we have to take it seriously. Like the people that are like really casual, and I mean those people will make it as well and they'll get through the content, but they'll have a lot harder of a time if they're not paying attention to mechanics and getting their gear just right. Inexperience, I wouldn't say that. It's they're overconfident, basically. like, I wouldn't say inexperienced. I mean, yes, there's inexperienced people there, including myself. I mean, I haven't ran this content in 15 years. So, you know, there's that. But overconfidence, like they think they're just gonna go in there and haunt the boss and crank a couple hills and the boss will fall over. And they just, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's intentional. They're intentionally being that way, or if I don't know. Like, it's frustrating. I've thought about leaving the guild on multiple occasions because of it. Which, I mean, the guild's been good to me. You know what I mean? Like, I've always gotten gear. I've always been there for raids. Yeah, thinking you can mow through it, yeah, and just not. And then when something goes wrong, they never accept responsibility. Like the tank, one of the main tanks is kind of a person that I talk to a lot because we play the same class. And we do the same thing. So we have that commonality together that we can have like whisper discussions together and talk about things that normally we wouldn't talk about in guild chat. And he's being blamed for a lot of stuff that's not even his fault. Like, they're just harassing him and giving him a hard time. And he's thought about leaving. He actually introduced me to another guild that already wants me to join them, but I just haven't. I'm very keen on getting what I need out of something, and then maybe think I want to move on before the next phase, because the next phase is serious business. Like, it is. It's the shit we're doing now is nothing compared to the next phase. Like, we'll go to a boss right now, an Axaramus, that's usually a one-shot easy kill, and we'll wipe on it multiple times. I'm not saying I want a hardcore raiding guild, but I don't want a guild that just gets shit on over petty mistakes that are repeatedly made. Basically. Like, we clear it every week. We've been clearing it for what, 5 weeks now? But we know what's going on. We have an idea of what's happening. We get it. I mean, if you do something 5 times, you know, you're gonna kind of know what the hell is going on. Why am I listed as tank? I'm not a tank, by the way. And I mean, it's just the basics. Like, if you do Welling Caverns 5 times in a row, you're gonna know your way around Welling Caverns. You're gonna know what the bosses do. And sadly, a lot of the bosses in Welling Caverns are the same as in Axaramus. You just stand there and hit the boss until it falls over. There's a couple little things you have to do here and there, but nothing like Odoar is gonna be the next phase. It drops good loot. Let's see, Dungeons and Raids, Odoar. This is the next raid. There's one boss in here. Alagon the Observer is going to be a serious pain in the ass. And I think Flame Leviathan, I think, is kind of a pain in the ass for some people. Yogg Saron, I don't expect us to even get to that in this guild, to be honest. I don't expect us to ever get to Yogg Saron in this guild. I don't. Sadly, I don't. Clear has Outlast. At least peak there now. Yeah, and the biggest problem I have is it'll be everyone else's fault. And you know, I don't know. It's shameful. It is. Alright, we're gonna go do a dungeon here. I think we're going to Utgard Pinnacle, I think. Utgard Keep. Let's go. And we'll parse this as well. I mean, we have room to improvement. Now, the core people are really good at the game. They are. They're good. They know what to do. They know how to... They know how to gear their character. They know how to play the game. But they don't know how to admit when they mess up. And they don't want to put in the effort to wipe consecutively. Like me, I don't give a shit. Like if there's a repair bot there or a place I can repair close by, I will die 27,1900 times just to kill something. I don't care. That's what we're here for. We're not here to get to level 80, get all the good gear, get our best in slot, and then give up on a boss because it's hard. Like, get real, you know? See if anybody's on the guild that wants to come to this. Holy shit, I'm the only person on. No shot, really? Exactly, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we're not here to... Like, here's the one boss that we were trying to do last night. Or not last night, the night before. Here's Sartharan, it's literally one boss. And then here's the Drake concept. Yeah, you can only do it once a week. That's true too. It locks out until Tuesday. And so if you have 3 Drakes left alive, like if you pull the main boss, Sartharan, can I pull up his model at all? Doesn't look like it. If you just kill him, only this items drop in 25 man, just this stuff. And so there's only like 1 or 2 things you can use. I do need those gloves though. For sure. Actually, I need the Zealot gauntlets. And then if you kill Sartharan with 1 Drake left, you get 4 extra items can drop. If you kill Sartharan with 2 Drakes left, 4 extra items plus another 5 extra items drop. Have a chance to drop. Not all 5 will drop, but a chance of them will drop. And then if you kill him with 3 Drakes left, the mount drops, which is that guy, which you have that on retail, Tin Man. Me, you, and Lou went in there and killed that boss. I think you actually killed it. And you get the title called Twilight Vanquisher. And we still have yet to do that. I don't know. And that's on 25 man, and 25 man is easier than 10 man. If you do 10 man, Sartharan and 3 Drake, that's the hardest raid in the game right now. And it drops shitty gear, which is kind of funny actually. Man. And then if you run the 10 man 3 Drake, you get the red one, the red version. And then you get the Reigns of the Twilight Drake if you run the 25 man. I mean, I don't know. So, anyway, what was that? A follow? Wait, what? Where am I getting a follow from? I might have to mute that. Thank you for the follow. I don't know where that was from. God, that was loud too. It scared the shit out of me. I think my Facebook might still be linked to this. And I haven't streamed on Facebook in 2 years. It looked like a Facebook follow. Go to Streamlabs and see if that's what that was from. Log in here. Log in. YouTube. We have to parse this as well. Alerts. Facebook. Yeah, it's from Facebook. Now, let me disable all those. Because Facebook is weird, man. There's so many bots on Facebook. You have to be careful with Facebook. Like, you'll get one follow and then you'll get 17 follows from India and you have no idea who the hell they are. It's usually what happens. We're gonna combat log this as well. This is a big one that we need to log. I don't know where we are on keep. Anyway, let's check again. We have time. Yeah. See where we are on keep. Who to guard to keep it? Which is one of the first dungeons you do. And we'll check to see if we need to repair as well. The tank is a druid. Hopefully, this tank can hold aggro. I do not want to go in here and die. Now? What now? Melt those. Actually, I can do that right here. Warcraft logs. Let's check. Dungeons. We're only gonna check our server. We're not gonna check like world. I don't really care about world right now. And we're looking for Ugar Keep. So here we are. We've actually, I think we parsed Ugar Keep already. No, we haven't. So this will be good for us. We need to get up here somewhere. Like, I want to get like right here. Bear form. Druids can tank. Yeah, bear form. Yeah. Yep. They sure can. Thought about doing that. They're not very good in this expansion. Yeah, druids can do anything. They're like a jack of all trades, basically. They can heal, they can DPS, they can tank, they can cast, they can melee. It's pretty neat. But with them being able to do everything, they suffer a little bit. Original druids, like when druids first like were popular, they were required pretty much to be a healer because they have an ability I think called Innervate or something like that. And it's only available in the resto tree. And it's an ability you can cast on, usually it'd be used on mages or paladins. And what it does is it refills their mana basically in combat. But it was only available in the resto tree, so a lot of druids were forced to go resto. And that's why you see, like, most druids still only do resto. It's rare to see a kitty cat druid. Oh, we're doing keep, not pinnacle. Oops. Yeah, I think we have one kitty cat druid in the guild, and then I think we have maybe two, and that's it. And the other one's either a resto or runs tank or a boomkin, which boomkins are like top tier damage dealers right now, sadly. Somehow. They hit one button over and over and over again. But yeah, that's why you see, like, if you play any classic, like classic, I think they're gonna release Season of Mastery again. Any druid is usually gonna have to be a resto druid just because of that one spell. And their healing's pretty good. I mean, they're not really good at much other things. Why bring a cat when you can bring a rogue? Why bring a bear when you can bring a warrior or a paladin? Specifically a paladin. Paladins are really strong for tanking in this one. Let's buff up and WoW log this. We're gonna shit on this dungeon hard. Like really hard. All right. So the goal here is to try to parse really good. It's going to mostly be bosses that I'm going to really worry about. I mean, we could pad a little bit on this trash, but I don't like to pad on trash. Personally. Is this dude a tank? Why does he seem like his health is really high? I wonder what his skill score is. He's probably got good, I haven't seen his name before. So, and that's another good thing about why you should always look at your logs, because you'll start to see the people's same names. And you'll start to recognize them when they join groups, and you'll be like, okay, well, this is going to be easy dungeon because this person does good damage. Mm-hmm. 39.74. Not terrible. He's Fury as well. That's good. Could be a good group. We'll go kind of quick. We hope. Yeah, when you start to like really, I don't mean like worship your logs or anything, but when you start to like look at your logs and start keeping track of your character and how you're doing in raids and dungeons, you'll start seeing like the same names. And then with those names, you'll start to get to a point to where like, oh, I know this person. I've seen them before and blah, 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 you know. I might turn off the unit frames. Yeah. So we can see what's happening a little bit better. That's a ret, and it hurts. I'm not a fan of having a bunch of shit on my screen, and it's already getting that way. Alright. I'm gonna build up rage on this guy. And then this should be a decent pull. He should be pulling all this shit at the same time, to be honest. Be completely honest with you. This trash, like these mobs that you just kill in the beginning, these really don't matter that much to me on DPS. I'm just kind of going through my rotation. It's when we get to a boss that's really gonna, that's what's gonna matter, because that's what gets tracked, is your boss damage. And why do I care about parsing? It's improving yourself to go back and look at yourself last week and look at yourself this week and be like, okay, well, I did a little bit better this week, or damn, I did better last week. What did I do different? And you can compare your abilities, your rotation, everything. And then when other guilds look at Parses, like serious guilds that take the game more serious than some other guilds that I know of, go in and look at, I hit the wrong button there. Go in and look at like Parses for the realm, and they're trying to recruit people. They'll see like, oh well, look, this warrior does, you know, this, and he doesn't die here, and he uses his correct cooldowns, and you know, it's that's the point, really. Mostly to check yourself. keep track of your progress, your personal progress. Because sometimes it'll get to a point to where it doesn't feel like you're doing anything better. You won't feel like your character is getting better. You'll feel stagnant. Pretty much like your resume in the game. It kinda, yeah. It's kinda like a resume in the game. You can put it that way. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Because any serious, like, guild is gonna look at that. But there is a toxic culture behind it. And there's a video about it, too. I don't completely agree with the video that came out. But I do agree that there is a toxic culture of parsing in the game. Where people take it way too serious. And some guilds and some players will memorize people's names or ask about logs and kind of punish people for not, you know, being number one in their region for their class and this and that. And it's a very common thing. There was a big video done about it recently, because there was a post on the WoW forums about is parsing toxic for the game, and is there a toxic community of parsers? I mean, there's toxicity in every game. It doesn't just have to be, not like just because the game is 20 years old or whatever, it's not here. I mean, it's here, definitely here. And it's a lot more prevalent than people think. I think the speed guys, the speed running guys, are more toxic than anyone else. Working against one, yeah. Because some people, you know, they take this 17, 20, whatever, how many years it is old. See, now here's a boss, so we're gonna give them everything we got right here. Just whatever we can give them is what we're gonna give them. And a lot of people would take it way too personal. Like way too personal. And then there are some people that take it way too serious, and they do what's called snapshotting, which is a thing in the game right now where and it really applies to like warlocks, death knights, I think hunters can do it a little bit. Basically what it is I think all classes can kind of do it, really. I mean, warriors can do it with rend or deep wounds. Basically what snapshotting is where you take in a segment of your damage where you have all of your procs at one time. Like, let's say you have a trinket that has an on-use effect, and you have a cooldown ability, like for orcs it's Blood Fury. If you have a racial, basically you hit all your big buttons at the same time, and then you use an ability that gains damage or gains off of your current self, like whether it be your haste or your attack power or your agility or strength or whatever the case may be, whatever it may be that ability gains. Like for warriors, our rend is based off of our attack power. So basically what a snapshot is you hit all of your buttons at the same time, maybe even hit a couple macros, and then use an ability like Summon Gargoyle or the hell is this tank doing? And so what it'll do is it'll boost your damage so much that you'll have like 11k DPS on a boss, when in reality you should only have like 8k DPS on a boss or 6k on a boss. But you snapshotted one of your abilities to give you like 200k DPS with hitting one button. And that's what's taking over the WoW logs right now. Like if you go to WoW logs and you look at the top players, they're doing like 10k DPS, 11k DPS, and that's from snapshotting. That's not from their gear or their skill, or that's just them timing out all their buttons, hitting them all at the same time, and then hitting like summon gargoyle. And is it bad for the game? Not really, because it points out flaws in the game that need to be addressed. Like, to me, that's a flaw. Like, to me, I don't think you should be able to cheese it that easily. I think, like, some of your abilities shouldn't benefit as much from some things. It's a timing thing. Yeah, it's basically you hit all of your cooldowns. Like for me, I have Potion of Speed, which increases my haste by 500 for 15 seconds. I have Death Wish, which increases my damage for 30 seconds. And then I have Blood Fury that increases my attack power for 15 seconds. And then I have a Trinket that increases my abilities. And then I have a weapon proc that increases my attack power. And I'm not paying attention, I'm messing up on this boss, but that's okay. And then I have, and then when all those proc at the same time, I want to use a specific ability called Execute. And that way my Execute gets full benefits from all my character's buffs, basically. And that's what people are doing. But people are doing it all the time. Like, constantly. Every pull almost. Sometimes waiting to pull just to do it. Just to get those big numbers. Numbers go big, you know, numbers go up. You gotta get those numbers up. Which it, and then there's also the snake swapping, which is when, if you have a summoned pet, like, not even a pet, just a summoned toy, like you can buy like a snake and it'll just kind of follow you around, or a cockroach and it'll just follow, it won't do anything, it's like a critter, it'll follow you around. But there's a glitch in the game that if you unsummon and summon your pet, you get, it resets your swing timer. And it's quicker to summon and unsummon your pet than it is for your swing, timer. It's quicker, how can I explain this? It's quicker to summon and unsummon your pet than it is to swing. So it's like, what people are doing is they're just teasing it by swinging and then clicking a macro, and their pet goes away and comes back, and then they swing again. And that's kind of like the theme right now, is just everybody's trying to figure out every little thing they can do. Like, here's an example. Warriors, we had this, it was like 2 weeks ago. We have a thing called deep wounds. Whenever we get a critical strike on a target, it applies deep wounds, like that right there, deep wounds, bleeding. And it's one of our biggest damage output, and it's stupid, it's dumb that that's one of our biggest, but it's a constant debuff, so it's always there, no matter if we're swinging or not. And it procs off of crits, critical strikes. there was a thing called fiery weapon, and it's in the game, fiery weapon. And it basically, what it was doing is it was proccing deep wounds, fiery weapon, but it's like a level 20 enchant.
Shockwave.
It's like something you get like super low level, maybe level 50.
Shockwave.
And basically warriors were putting it on their weapon because it proc deep wound, and then they would go get a level 20 gloves, pair of gloves. That had plus fire damage on them, even though they were level 20, and they would put those on at level 80, and then they would put on a level 20 enchant, and then they would just shit on the DPS meters because it was proccing constantly through fire damage. And it was just funny. They nerfed it. Blizzard fixed it. Short after it was discovered. And it was discovered by... I don't know how the hell somebody discovered that. Like, you would have to intentionally, like... You would have to intentionally... I don't know, dude. You would have to know, like, the game code or something to understand how that happened. But anyway, that was kind of the comics of the comical situation. Do I just leave the group, teleport to the nearest graveyard? Yeah, let's do that. This warrior just asked me, how did I get double betrayers? He's talking about these weapons. I got 2 of these. They dropped on the last boss in the next Ramus. The second one dropped last night. The first one dropped on week 2. So what I do is I leave the group and it teleports me to the nearest graveyard. And then I go do whatever I need to do. We can end this log. I might join another group. I don't know yet. Why the mage didn't make a portal to Dalaran, now that I think about it, it's kind of interesting. No halls. And then and that's the kind of the thing with parsing right now, is that's what people do, and if they figure out the best thing they can possibly do to make their character the strongest that they can make it. It's just numbers, man. It's just competitive. I would say it's competitive. I mean, it is, really, to be honest. Definitely a competitive nature. Which humans are competitive by nature anyway. It's how we've built the civilizations we built, is because we're competitive. Anyway, let's go to back to this group finder, dungeons. Check everything except for halls of lightning, halls of stone, and deep. We just did. Let's queue up again. There's one for the Nexus. I might join that one actually. Much as I hate the Nexus. Very competitive. Yeah, I mean all games are competitive, actually. All games have a competitive nature, sadly. Speaking of competitive nature, that new Call of Duty, man, that has taken the world by storm. There's a lot of people pissed off about that game too. There's already hackers in that game. Can you believe that? Like, it just came out. I think game devs release ways to hack games to people sometimes. To be honest, just to bring attention to the game. Like, how else? How else would a game that's 2 days old be hacked already? How the fuck does that work? Old code, I guess? Like they're just running the game on old code that's already been hacked before? Like, what do you mean? Right, so what group was this? This was Culling. Oh, we'll just hurry, and then I'll go AFK for a second, grab a drink. Alright, be right back, just a second. Okay. Good man. Gotta run. Hey, boss. Fantastic. You too. You as well. This freeze or something? What's going on here? Did freeze. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait. There. Okay. Okay, cool. What are we waiting on? A tank or something? Looks like. Yes, we're waiting on a tank. Got a shame. See, I've done all my dailies. My dungeons. How many tokens do I have? 42. Can I buy something with that? I wonder. I think you need like 50 to get the heirloom trinket. I'm not positive right now. No tanks for Culling. What a shame. No tank in the guild is on. Can we go look at that log we just did, by the way? Good guard keep. .236. That's our number for Ugar Keep. 2.236. Damage. Wish this fucking ad wasn't so big, dude. Why are you taking up half my screen? 0.236. Put ash candy. Ugar Keep. 2.236. We'll see where that places there. Heroics. View. Damage. Whoa. Damage. Ugar Keep. 2.236. Oh, there we are. We just parsed first place for Ugar Keep. There you go. That easy, literally. You just have to get your best in slot for everything. All your enchants, all your gems, all your sockets, everything. That's all you have to do. You just have to get to 80, get the gear, and do the damn dungeon. That's it. Literally. All you have to do. And you'll parse first. But not by much, actually. By, what is that? 14, 15? 15 damage. Literally 15 DPS. Holy shit. And we do have the highest item level, so that kind of... What's the lowest? 1.9. And we're about to do culling, and I hate culling. And we last time it was 9th as arms on November the 10th. That was 3 days ago. So let's see if we can get that up. Halls of Stone and Halls of Lightning we'll do tonight. I won't do that on stream. We were already first on Halls of Stone. So how does this rank in the world, actually? Let's check world on Ugar Keep. Do that. All regions, damage. Who were we placed in the world? I would not. Look at that, 11k. That's called snapshotting, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That's a snapshot. This Boomkin from China snapshotted and got 11k DPS. There's no way. I mean, maybe, but that's boss damage. I guess you could. What's his item level? 205? I mean, it's possible. Let's separate by names. It'll be easier to find us. So we're first on the server, but we're not even ranked here. Wait, is this right? Oh, this is... Yeah, Ugar Keep. Huh? Which is 2.236. Yeah, we'd be like way down here. That's why. We're not even on the first page. We're the second page. He's 2.7. He's got Grim Toll though. That would help out so much. That armor reduction. Shame. Let's separate it by warriors. Fury. $3K. 13 item level, that's crazy. Is this damage to bosses or damage to bosses? There we go. And separate by name. Let's see where we are. There we are, 43rd. 494. That's our score, right? That's our DPS. How's that our DPS? Huh? Confused. It was today. Man, it was just now. 43rd. World. Furies. Let's go to United States. Damaged bosses. Rate by name again. What does that put us? 17th. Okay. By how much? 686. What's guy have that I don't have? Wait, they 3-manned it. Oh. Well, you're gonna do more DPS if you're 3-manning it, right? Because there's more of a health pool to hit from. Bloodthirst, a lot of bloodthirst. Did the other guy in second 3-man it as well? Because look, you have your tank and you have 2 DPS. Or is that 3 DPS? Is he healing at all? Melee. Yeah, he's healing. This guy's off healing. I see what they're doing. So that's what we should do, right? We should just get 3 people. 4 people. What about this person? They do the same thing? No. See, they have a full group. If you take out 1 DPS, you'll do more DPS. I would assume, because the mobs have a bigger health pool. Like, think of like a swimming pool, you know? And as DPS, you are a person with a bucket. And your job is to take water out of that swimming pool. If there's 3 of you taking water out, you have to take out less. If there's 2 of you taking water out, you're going to have to take out more. Hey, that's the idea. It might actually be the idea. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. How did we rank last night in our raid? Actually, let's go check. You. Damage. Board. I'm not going to think I will be anywhere here on this first page. I'm not. I didn't think I would be. My damage isn't high enough yet. But what if we do just warrior? Do warrior. While we wait on a tank still. Name. Alright, 64th. Ouch. That was from the 5th of November. Wasn't even recently, actually. At all. Let's check for other groups. Oh, shot. There's no other groups right now? Wow. I guess because everyone's doing their dailies. Strange. The tank, but he's fraying. We might switch over to like Dead by Daylight or something. Possibly. Because there's nothing going on. At all. No tanks like to do culling. Culling sucks. It's tank. Because of the alleys. The alleyway you have to do. It's a pain in the ass. And the bosses are weird. Yeah. What is down here? Hell? I'm in the sewer. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me switch over to DVD. I don't know yet. We're gonna see what happens. There's really nothing I can do other than heroics. I wonder if there's any 10-man groups going out. Raids. Filter. Vault. Obsidian. No. Yes. Vault. 10-man. Am I locked? 10-man vault? Vault. Vark of 125. I'm not. Anyway. We should just get another DPS. And just, get another DPS and no tank it. I think. Right? Either that or we're going to switch over to a different game. Because I do not want to tank. I mean, I could if I had to, but I don't really want to. I'm not here to tank today. At all. Not here to tank. There's a group for AN. Might join them. Okay, or I'm gonna get declined. That's weird. Why do people do that? I don't understand why people do that. Like, why an insta decline? Yeah. Wait, did he get a tank as soon as I left the group? That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, let's go. He got a tank like right when I left the group. It's quite comical, actually. Barrel. Gear score 34. This will be fun. We'll log this one too. Alright. Ooh. Outstanding. Let's do this. This dungeon isn't as bad as DPS as it is as a tank. Dungeon sucks as tank. There's just shit everywhere. And 90% of the people in these groups don't realize that these zombies have like 10 HP, and so they run from them. And then they pull more zombies. It's like, really? Like, just hit it. It'll die. Yeah, we'll log this one as well. I already have it set up. Yeah. Go. Outstanding. Are these like low level? I assume these are low level. Yeah. I should work on my rep with these people. I don't think they have much to offer, but I should do it anyway. This tank's gonna be a good time. He has a lot of HP though. Does have 25k HP, but his gear score is only 34. It's kind of interesting. Like, what do you have? A bunch of like stamina gems? Exactly what it is. My man's got 0 hit rating, but 25k HP. Holy shit, this is gonna be interesting. He does have Darkmoon Greatness. That's good. It'll be fun. I'll enjoy this very much. Big numbers, big numbers. I mean, big numbers, big numbers. Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time holding aggro, which is fine. It happens. Very common at certain phases that, you know, of the expansion where you have people that's been running Nax and OS and I and all that stuff have their gear, and then people that are like fresh 80s coming into heroics that don't have their gear. There's a major difference between the two. And that's kind of what we have here. It's gonna be hard for him. 'Cause a lot of us already have our gear, and he's still, you know, basically getting his gear. Playtime. Meat hook. I wonder if that's like Patchwork Sun or something. Think about it.
New toys.
I mean, doesn't it make sense? That he's kind of like Patchwork, but he's not Patchwork. I wonder if he does the same abilities. I wonder what his abilities are. The stuff he does. I feel like the healer was standing there getting shit beat out of her by a zombie. And the zombies have... How much health does the zombies have? 700 HP. Okay. Literally just hit it with your staff and it'll die. Boop. 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 Get through these mobs, get the next boss out of the way, and then the hallway is gonna be a pain in the ass. I've never actually done the hallway. Well, yeah, I have as DPS, but it was as Fury or Arms. Never done it as Fury before. Know how that'll go. Oh, nice. Thanks for the boost. I would like to play Druid at some point and try to level a Druid as a tank. But I don't know. It's kind of hard. I don't really know why I haven't. Like, that's truly one of the only classes I've never leveled past like 15. Every other class I've leveled. Mage, Warlock, Shaman. I mean, my Warlock was my main in Burning Crusade, or Legion. Some of Burning Crusade. The end of Burning Crusade, I played a Warlock. Boosted a Mage when BFA came out. I've never actually leveled a Druid. Don't know why either. They just, I don't know, I guess they seem boring in the early stages. I think that's has a lot to do with it. Like, you don't get your cat until like level 20. Which is fucking stupid. Like, you get your travel form at like level 10 or some shit. I don't know, 15 or something. You don't get cat form? Like your main DPS form? Until 20? What do you mean? No, I just find it dumb. Wish I had Seed of Corruption, so I could just hit the button over and over again. 82% of his damage, Seed of Corruption. That's funny.
The dead shall have their day.
Man's doing 82% of his DPS to Seed of Corruption. What the hell?
The entertainment has arrived.
Crazy. If I could hit one button and then do 82% of my DPS, That'd be a good button to hit. If you think about it. Why would I never not hit it? Yeah?
Champions, meet me at the town hall at once. We must take the fight to Mal'Ganis.
What we'll do is we'll switch over to probably Dead by Daylight after this one, depending on how the groups go. Play some of that a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Excuse me, hiccup. Sorry about that. Haven't eaten either, so I'll probably go eat breakfast. I don't know. I didn't want to stream very long in the morning this morning. I'm gonna stream about 2 hours maybe, and we're almost at that point.
What is this sorcery?
What is this sorcery? Music's always good. Might be opening with Whirlwind more often. Not Whirlwind, but whatever that is that I just opened with. Yeah, it's Whirlwind. Might start opening with that instead of opening with I think I'm gonna do that actually. There. Instead of opening with Bloodthirst.
Mal'Ganis appears to have more than Scourge in his arsenal. We should make
Seems to do a lot more damage. Opening. That's the key. Opening at high DPS.
More vile sorcery. Be ready for anything.
You're ready for anything. Yeah, it's a good open. It opened at 6K. Of course, I got DPS, or I got aggro, but I'm gonna get aggro either way. Think about it. Look at a Warlock's DPS. Seed of Corruption, 76%. Holy shit, man.
Let's move on.
That's crazy. That's another ability that should be nerfed. Seed of Corruption, Starfall, and Hurricane should all be nerfed. Hard nerfed into the ground. Like the balance isn't there. It's that way throughout the entire span. I don't know if it'll, if in the future it'll what's it called, kind of phase out a little bit, or what. Not really sure what's gonna happen as the expansion goes on. Will they still just be able to spam Seed of Corruption and like ICC? Like even at 90.5% of his damage was Seed of Corruption. 90% was one ability. One. Cast it 7 times. Hit 24 times.
They're very persistent.
I just found it kind of crazy. But that's where we're at in this game.
What else can he put in my way?
What else can I put in my way?
Prince Arthur's minute.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Has taken hold
Sorry about that.
of your souls. The death you are destined to visit upon others will this day
I do what I must for Lordaeron, and neither your words
I don't
nor
have any
your actions
rage.
will stop me.
we'll see.
My dude would not hit there for a second. Alright, we're moving now.
Not enough.
Not quick enough. Nice. Huh. Maybe a warlock is what I should be playing. I mean, warriors are weak early expansion anyway. I have pretty much the best I can almost get on this warrior. So.
I'm relieved this secret passage still works.
Secret passages? Yeah. Right, so here's like the shittiest part of this dungeon. For any tank. And you can tell a tank's size of his coconuts by how he handles this.
Let's move through here as quickly as possible. If the undead don't kill us, the fires might.
Ow. Easy game. Easy game. Ah, you scum lords. Literal scum lords. Where is my rage, by the way? You're pulling, dude. Let's go, man. Hey, keep going. There you go. Don't stop. Believe in. Just keep going. Like, never, ever, ever stop. Hey, Tin Man came along. I wonder what level his guy is anyway. Should go harass him. I'm gonna go find him and kill all the mobs he needs in front of him. And then make a bunch of rude gestures.
Rest a moment and clear your lungs. We must move.
They're my lungs. What do you mean, dude? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
That's enough. We must move again.
Yeah. I wonder who needs them out. I could almost guarantee this druid needs the dragon, the Drake mount. If he doesn't, I will be very, very, very surprised because I inspected his gear and I didn't see much in the way of heroic gear. Saw a lot of gear from like dungeons, but not a lot of heroic gear. Might have a couple heroic items, but definitely not what you would think. All right, let's do this. Tally ho, here we go. Now, does this boss count as like a parse boss? I don't know if I'm gonna burn my cooldowns on this boss, to be honest. I think I'm gonna save him for Mal'Ganis.
Is supposed to be in Crusader Square, which is just ahead.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually. I will save all of my cooldowns for actual Mal'Ganis instead of burning them here and then them being on cooldown. That might be the play. I have a tendency to like use up my cooldowns, and then when it matters, I won't have them anymore. Very, very common for me to do that. Wraithiar won it with a greed roll. Greed roll. I guess he didn't need it. Interesting. I'm surprised. I mean, he has that. I had that forever. Oh, he does have the hemorrhaging bands. That's good. There's some stuff from Heroics, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's got Naxxramas gloves.
Justice will be done.
Wow, I'm impressed. Holy shit. PvP helm. He's got a giant mixture of gear here.
We're going to finish this right now, Mal'Ganis.
Alright, so now I can burn my cooldowns.
And me.
I'm gonna keep sundering his armor as well. I want to try to get 5 stacks. I got 4. No shot, he put me to sleep in XQ phase. Well, that's it. I'm not gonna parse good on this one. I literally got put to sleep in XQ phase. He's got 1 HP left. That sucked. Oh my god, it happens though. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that one. Anyway.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth if I
All
have
right.
to. Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth!
To the ends of the earth. He's in the Barrens.
You performed well this day. Anything that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward.
Garbage.
I must now begin plans
Garbage.
for an expedition to Northrend.
And you'll never come back
Plague to spread.
when you go to the northern end. Arthas, goodbye. You'll become the Lynch King. Good luck. Anyway. Beautiful. Let's cut for now. I'm gonna go eat, do some other stuff. I don't know if I'll come back up live later or not. I have not decided yet. Don't know. I might not. I want to, but I don't know. I guess it depends on what's going on. Let's let me take one last look at this log here. I don't know if I logged that or not. Can't tell. I think I did. About to find out. It gets buggy sometimes. It doesn't log properly sometimes. I don't go in and delete the log. I leave it open. Let's see. Few more. Oh, we need to look at. Okay, we're on our server. Damage. What did we just do? Culling. Nice. See, I don't think it logged properly. Oh yeah, it did. We actually pinged higher as arms. Crazy. Damage to bosses? We pinged just barely higher than Fury. Crazy. Anyway, we'll cut here. I'll be back live maybe tonight. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. See you next.